times in a row.
Yeah.
Excuse me, fellas. It's okay, you can come in here. This is Morton Horn. He's from Jasper Farms in Virginia. Tell him what you're doing here, Morton.
I'm dropping off turkeys.
Dropping off the turkeys. Nobody left me instructions. He had a pass for the northwest entrance.
I'm dropping off the turkeys.
Yeah.
Where should I put them?
CJ's
CJ?
office. I definitely put him in CJ Craig's office.
CJ Craig's
It's right there.
Yeah.
Well, CJ's office is right here. Donna
CJ
will,
handles all the
show you.
birds.
CJ.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Morton, Miss Craig is gone for the night, and her office is secure, so you should feel free to let the turkeys out of the cage and allow them to, you know, roam freely as they were meant to do.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay.
Show her is slacking off.
Pizza?
Yeah.
The process by which a postage stamp enters into circulation begins with the American public.
What?
Are you even listening?
No.
Do you want to do this or not?
I don't.
I did index cards.
How many?
87.
Reduce it to 3.
Philately's fun, Josh.
I'm sorry. What's fun?
Philately, stamp collecting.
Okay, be careful how you say that word, because...
Can it work?
Tell me what you know.
The process by which a stamp enters into circulation begins with the American public.
Well, that's always our first mistake.
About 50,000 proposals a year are submitted to the Citizen Stamp Advisory Committee, the acronym for which is
Dork Squad.
CSAC. The committee then makes a recommendation to the Postmaster General, in this case Marcus Aquino. He won the Silver Star for service in Korea. There are numerous instances listed here of life-saving valor and actions well above and beyond the call. As Puerto Rico's resident commissioner, he served Congress faithfully and well. Let's put him on a stamp.
Let's put you on a stamp.
Okay.
Let's talk about the problem.
It's a stamp.
Yes, but we have to remain neutral.
It's a stamp.
I understand that it's a stamp, but I'm saying that when it comes to statehood for Puerto Rico, the United States has to remain neutral.
Puerto Rico's in the United States.
Once again, thank you for that review of 5th grade social studies, but I meant the federal government must remain neutral.
Puerto Rico's in the federal government.
No, it's not.
They send a resident commissioner to Congress.
Who can't vote, but that's beside the point.
What is the point?
Aquino was strongly in favor of statehood. To put his face on a stamp would be promoting his beliefs, which we can't do.
Because we have to remain neutral.
Yes.
That's idiotic.
Oh, like it's the first
He
time.
voiced an opinion, so he can't be on a stamp.
Donna.
Sides have been taken. Former presidents, the speaker, minority leader, they all say that statehood is in the long-term interest of Puerto Rico, and that as it stands now, 3.8 million American citizens have been relegated to second-class status. That's more people than Mississippi.
Mississippi's never minded being relegated to second-class status.
Oh, you're going to make your little bigoted Mississippi jokes?
Yes.
Isn't anyone worried that if they're not given statehood, they're going to want independence?
Exactly, no one is worried about that. You know why? Because Puerto Rico is absolutely dependent on U.S. manufacturing, which contributes 40% to the GDP and accounts for 24% of their workforce.
I don't care. People don't sit still for tyranny.
How is it tyranny?
Puerto Ricans have to register to be drafted into the armed forces, yet they're not allowed to vote for president. They're expected to die for a commander-in-chief. They had no voice in electing.
Donna.
We have colonized Puerto Rico, and they will rise up against us.
I think we can take them.
That's what we said about the British.
We took the British.
You know what I'm saying?
Hardly ever.
To cancel the classroom.
Josh,
Yeah.
the stamp?
You were supposed to do this, you know.
I delegated.
Yeah.
Ah, ha!
What you got there?
Precedent, baby.
Precedent.
Precedent, the mother's milk of, making your point and being right.
Okay.
The Jewish war veterans lobbied to get a stamp, even though the criteria prohibits people or groups whose principal undertakings are religious.
Right, and what happened?
The JWV argued that their principal achievements have been fighting wars for their country, just like Aquino.
Right, what happened?
They were denied.
Yes.
Okay, that doesn't help me.
No.
Hang on.
Look.
The Luna moth has its own stamp.
What's a Luna moth?
It's a moth, and you don't see the National Organization of Entomologists freaking out.
No, but I'd pay good money to see that.
Hang on.
Donna.
Aha!
Here we go.
The following groups have been issued stamps. Disabled Veterans of America, United Confederate Veterans, the American Legion, and the black soldiers who served as Buffalo Scouts in the West.
Are you gonna get that?
I meant in the 19th century, the black soldiers in the West.
Yeah, I didn't think we still had Buffalo Scouts. Josh Lyman.
I should be able to be on a stamp.
Okay.
What was that?
President's back.
Donna.
I have the personnel file for the pilot.
How did you know I was going to ask you for that?
I'm tuned to you.
Seriously?
I anticipate your every need.
Yeah, but to be walking by with a guy's personnel file?
They called me 10 minutes ago, Josh. Don't be a yutz.
Oh.
On the other hand, you're a very handsome man.
What do you need?
You're a very powerful and a very handsome man.
What do you need?
You know how I never ask you for anything.
What do you need?
Yo-Yo Ma's playing at the Christmas party.
Which one?
Congressional.
Fine.
I can come?
Give me the file.
Can I come?
To the congressional Christmas party? Yeah.
You can take your Pablo Casals, you can keep your Rostropovich. I say Yo-Yo Ma rules. What?
This guy, the pilot,
What about him?
he's got the same birthday as me. I'll be in here. Down out here.
Do you need something?
I need the CBO spec.
It's on your desk.
It's like a damn hockey game out here. All right.
Hang on. Look at this picture. Does something in this picture look familiar?
It's a man holding a little girl.
Look behind the man on the wall.
The painting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks familiar?
It's the same one that's hanging outside the blue room.
Are you kidding?
I need information.
I'm going to the blue room?
Yo-Yo Ma rules!
She wouldn't shut up about Yo-Yo Ma.
You don't like the cello?
I like the cello fine. You asked me what was going on that day, and one of the things that was going on was that Donna wouldn't shut up about Yo-Yo Ma.
Who was playing at the Christmas party?
Yes.
How'd it go?
Did you wait around for me?
How'd it go?
He thinks I may have an eating disorder.
Josh.
And fear of rectangles. That's not weird, is it? I didn't cut my hand on a glass. I broke a window in my apartment.
This guy's walking down the street when he falls in the hole. The walls are so steep he can't get out. A doctor passes by and the guy shouts up, "Hey, you, can you help me out?" The doctor writes a prescription, throws it down in the hole, and moves on. Then a priest comes along and the guy shouts up, "Father, I'm down in this hole, can you help me out?" The priest writes out a prayer, throws it down in the hole, and moves on. Then a friend walks by. "Hey, Joe, it's me, can you help me out?" And the friend jumps in the hole. Our guy says, "Are you stupid? Now we're both down here." The friend says, "Yeah, but I've been down here before and I know the way out." Long as I got a job, you got a job, you understand? You wrapped that yourself, right?
The bandage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donna's gonna take you to the emergency room.
She knows?
She was the one who guessed.
I don't need the emergency room.
Come on, it could be infected, you could have a thing.
What thing?
How the hell do I know?
Leo.
Let's go.
See you later.
Okay.
I don't need a doctor.
Are you a doctor?
No.
Then be quiet. Josh,
Yeah.
let's go.
Okay.